Get ready to match the stars. Scully Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
Stunning.
Thank you very much.
Stunning.
Thank you for being so perceptive and such grand taste.
Stunning.
We want you to get on the 10 best dressed list.
No one's ever asked me.
Well, they should, because
Well,
you're the
thank
best little dresser in the county.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's Orange County.
Now let's say hello to Tom Parker and Stella Phillips over here. Tom's a champ. He's won $100, one game, and he stubbed his toe when he got to the Big Money Super Match. And now he's being challenged here by this lady, Stella Phillips, who had her first round question, and she has 2 and he has none.
Get the money, Mama.
Boy, are you up, sir?
Well, we've got 1 round to go, 1 question for each, and that will determine who will be the winner, and we'll do that right after we do this. Here we go. Last round. Stella, you may have A or B.
B, please.
B it is. Now, 2 people do not play. Scully and Fanny, you lay out.
Get the money, Mama.
All right, here we go. Norman treated his wife like a car. When she started to look old, he blanked her. Ha! Rotten little question, isn't it?
Certainly is.
All right. Did you hear all of that, Stella? I'll give it to you one more time. And here it is. Norman treated his wife like a car. When she started to look old, he blanked her.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what are you doing?
Now, wait a week, Mary. I have to get some. I haven't quite finished.
Susan, you're too much.
Okay, hon.
Isn't she a mess?
He's wearing that jacket and calling me a mess.
Yes. When she started to look old, he blanked her.
Traded her.
He traded her. Okay, Brett.
If this isn't a match, am I going to be PO'd? Wait a minute, where is it? He turned her in for something new.
He traded her in. Okay. That's a match.
What are you plugging the post office for? I didn't go that route because I'm not that cruel. I said he repainted her.
Oh, that's very, very, very sensitive
in this
of you.
society, too many people are trading people in too quickly and without proper evidence. I don't mean to use this show as a soap opera.
Yes, sir. All right, move on, please. Get the camera off of him because he'll talk forever. Okay, Elaine, when she started to look old, he traded her.
Well, I didn't say that because, who has that kind of money? I just said that he waxed her.
That's a very Fay answer, isn't it, Fay?
Well, please don't call
How
me
did you
Fay in
spell
public.
F-A-Y-E?
Traded.
Traded. Okay, Stella, you picked up 2 more. That's it. You're wearing a tie, aren't you? That sweet lady. Okay, Tom, are you ready for yours?
Yes, sir.
What do you have to do? 4. You got to tie.
4 for tie, 5 for
4 to
win.
tie, 5 to win. That's it. At the tax audit, the Internal Revenue agent let Sally take off all her deductions because Sally let him take off her blank. See? Yes. At the tax audit, the Internal Revenue agent let Sally take off all her deductions on her return, you see, because Sally let him take off her blank.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay? Good. Okay. Now we're ready to call on Tom Parker. Tom Parker. This microphone cable gets stuck on
Oh,
this.
you've got an excuse
No.
all the time.
Now, listen.
You always think
I didn't lay a finger on you.
So,
That
You laid a
microphone
whole
cable gets
hand.
stuck on that thing. No, you haven't got any bruise from me. Bobby, what's his name, has been kicking you
He's
again
out of
there.
town.
At the tax audit, the Internal Revenue agent let Sally take off all her deductions because Sally let him take off her blank.
Close.
Really? Scully, what do you say to that?
What department does he work in?
He never said.
The
Plumbing.
Internal Revenue man.
Oh, the Internal Revenue man. Well, he's just an agent, you know, one of the IRS
Well,
boys.
he's not just an agent if he took off her clothes.
No, he's not. Okay, so that's one for him.
Okay, now he took off her clothes,
Yes.
including her hat, gloves, and girdle.
All right. Score is now 4-2. You need 2 more to tie. Charles, hat, gloves, and girdle.
Stop dreaming. Now, clothes in a motel.
In a
In a
motel.
motel you know very well.
Encino. Shh. Helen is watching.
Oh, that's okay.
Mustn't do that. Okay, Elaine, we're up to you. He let Sally take off all her deductions because she let him take off her blank.
Part of her clothes, her undies.
Yes or no? No, not a match. No.
It
All right.
sounded good, didn't it?
It did sound terrific. And very provocative, but no match.
No match?
Now, Richard,
It's the last answer I'm going to write.
Sally let him take off her
Clothes.
clothes. So at this moment, we have a tie score. And it's up to you, Fanny.
You know, I'm being audited this year.
You are.
It is food for thought.
Close wins the game. Okay. There you go. Stand on that spot. You know where to go there. Stella, it was a pleasure to meet you, my dear.
You too.
We'll have many gifts coming your way in a little while. And thanks for being with us on Match Game 77.
Thank
Stella
you.
Phillips. Bye. While we're spinning her off, we'll spin these messages for you. Hurry back and see how he does. Hello there. Now, we're ready here with Tom Parker. He's going to have another shot at the big money here. He tried it once and it didn't work out too well for you, did it?
Not very good.
It's going to work out now, isn't it?
I hope so.
You think positively. Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, Tom, and we got their best response to this. Cab blank. Now, do you remember you get $500 for matching the answer they gave most often, and for matching their second most popular answer, you get $250, and $100 for matching the third. And whom do you call on for a little assist here?
Richard.
Cab driver.
Cab driver is one.
Fanny. Fanny.
Fanny, have you got one? Just think of it.
Callaway.
Cab Calloway.
And Charles.
And Charles.
Cab fare.
Cab fare. Okay, so there we go. Cab driver. Cab, what's that? You had a great one? Well, don't say it until he's made up his mind, and then we'll ask you. Cab driver, cab fare, Cab Calloway.
Cab driver.
You want cab driver? All right. What was your great one, Scully?
Cab in.
What's that? Cab in. C-A-B-I-N?
Cabinet.
I'll tell you when you get a great one, Scully. He wants cab driver. Let's go down there at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Cab fare. Okay. Let's see if we get a cab driver under the next one, if you please. Cab Calloway is up there, the king of Heidi-Ho and Haiti-Hay. Skip up to well, now. Go, Earl. Yeah. All right. Now, Tom, that's more like it.
Yes, sir.
Now you're getting up there in the big money. You got $700. You're going to play for $5,000 now, and we'll give you the money if you'll match one celebrity.
Richard.
All right. Good luck to you. Get your ESP flowing over toward Richard. Here it is. It's worth $5,000, and it reads as follows. Thin blank. T-H-I-N blank. Thin blank. All right, Tom. Give us an answer that matches his. We give you the money. Thin blank.
Thin man.
Thin man. Thin man. Well, there may be some other good possibilities. That sounds pretty good to me. I hope you're right. Richard, he says thin man will match you. William Powell.
How I loved him.
Yeah.
To the man.
Congratulations.
fantastic. That's wonderful.
Who's that shooting?
That's my wife and
That's
son.
your wife down there and
Right
your
there.
son right down there. Well, they're very happy for you. 5,700. And while he's celebrating, let's wheel another person out here. Here comes Susan Stewart. Hello there, Susan. Now, as soon as the merry-go-round stops time, you can climb aboard. You know this lady. You've spent a little time backstage together. She's very happy for you, as we all are. Now, while he's celebrating, you tell us about Susan Stewart's story.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Third generation, actually. I'm
Third generation?
Third generation.
Right.
I start a new job tomorrow, a bookkeeping trainee. I have 3 children, all 2 years apart, all born in October. Oh, my dog's in October, too.
You what?
My dog.
Your dog?
Yes, the whole family.
Was that an easy, what? Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think I could have done it if I tried.
All right, Susan, we wish you the best of luck, and we will push this button here and reveal our first round questions, ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
All right. We're off and running with B. New game.
October.
October. No. The editor of the fashion magazine said, "We voted Gene Rayburn Best Dressed Man of the Year. But we took back the award when we saw him wearing blank with a tuxedo." That's what happened.
Do you know who loves our show?
Who loves our show?
I went to a party last night, and Dorothy Lamour was there, and Virginia O'Brien, and they both love our show so much they...
Not Virginia O'Brien, Broadway hillbilly?
No! Virginia O'Brien, that wonderful singer who used to sing all those...
yes,
She's
indeed.
adorable.
Yes. And Dorothy Lamour.
And Dorothy Lamour.
Well, we love them, don't
Now,
we?
there were several people there who said they hated it, but I can't remember their names.
All right, Susan, are you ready? I'll read it to you one more time. The editor of the fashion magazine said, "We voted Gene Rayburn Best Dressed Man of the Year, but we took back the award when we saw him wearing blank with a tuxedo."
Sneakers.
Sneakers. You don't read it.
would you?
No, I wouldn't do that, would I? But you said it, didn't you?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right. She said sneakers. What do you say?
I heard her, Gene.
Yes. Am I hollering at you too much?
Yes, you are, Gene. I'm
Oh.
very sensitive about
Oh,
that.
all right.
Please.
She said sneakers. What do you say? Please show.
I said sneakers.
Oh, there's one for her. Show us your sneakers.
I'm not wearing any.
Oh,
No, sure! Sneakers!
that's 2 for her.
Close brown shoes.
Brown shoes. Brown shoes with a tuxedo.
Funny answer, though.
Why do they do that?
Well, that would be.
They all wear brown shoes with their tuxedo.
We took back the award when we saw him wearing sneakers with a tuxedo.
I saw you.
Really?
Pick up the award. Flippers.
Flippers. Wouldn't that be a dumb sight? Oh, yes.
White tie, snorkel, and flippers.
By the way, your right shoelace is untied.
Oh, yes, it is. How did you know?
I did it.
Oh, you rascal. Oh, dear.
Want me to fix it for
No,
you?
I'll fix it. No, I don't want you to fix it. What do you say, Richard?
Is there a chiropractor in the house?
I say, for people who love Charles' answer,
Yeah?
a reprise of the same.
George Gobel's famous
Who
joke.
talked to you when the camera broke down, folks?
Yeah.
Did they talk to you? They turn on me
Now
now.
say you're sorry.
You're right. That is George Gobel's famous joke.
Exactly,
Isn't it?
yeah.
He says, "Have you ever felt like you're wearing a tuxedo with brown
No,
shoes?"
the world is wearing a tuxedo and you're a brown shoe.
That's
if
right.
If we are going for the joke, let's
Yes,
get
it's
George
all right.
credit.
Well, thank you for refreshing my memory.
My pleasure.
What
Speaking
do you-
of George Goebel,
Yeah.
he plays my husband in a movie I'm doing called Rabbit Test. But
What?
he plays my husband in a movie I'm doing called Rabbit Test.
Little aside, you dropped there.
And I have seen Gene in a tux, and personally, I like them. Pearls.
Pearls.
I think they're nice.
Yeah. Is that the Joan Rivers film?
Well, with a basic black tuxedo, what else?
Yeah.
Naturally, it all was a total ensemble. So there we are, 2-0 the score, and your first rounder will belong in a moment. Now we've got this for you. Pay attention. Here we are. Glad you could join us. Now, we'll finish this first round. Tom, ready? At Weird Willie's Carnival, he doesn't serve cotton candy, he serves blank candy. Weird Willie's Carnival does not serve cotton candy. He serves blank candy.
Well, I just can't tell you how I hate that question.
Oh, it's not bad. No, it's an easy one.
I love it. Well, get busy and then I'll get me an answer.
I love coffee in a cup.
Okay, ready?
And I love
All right. Now, Tom, at Weird Willie's Carnival, he doesn't serve cotton candy. He serves blank candy.
Cactus candy.
Cactus candy, what is that?
Sticky.
Sticky?
That's all I could think of.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet he's the only one that knows that.
I bet he does.
Is there such a thing?
I suppose I got to go through the routine here anyway and call on all these people, Tom. But I'd be willing to lay $1,000 to a nickel that nobody up here is going to say cactus candy. What do you say?
Want enough money, huh, Tom?
He's got his 5,700.
Yeah, I said wool candy.
Wool candy. Cotton candy, wool candy, you see? The opposite thing there.
Is that a good answer?
Well, that's a marvelous answer.
You're joking.
No, that's good. Simple, straightforward, direct response, cotton versus
quick.
wool. Yeah.
And quick.
Quick.
I said cactus bush once.
Yes, of course. What do you say now?
I said wool. I thought that was terrible.
No, that's very good. Chuck?
Okay.
When your mother asked you where did he take you, you said behind the cactus bush. Is that what you meant?
Yes, sir.
Brillo candy.
Brillo candy. That would hurt a lot also. Elaine, he doesn't serve cotton candy, he serves wool candy, right?
Right.
Right.
Dacron and polyester.
Dacron and polyester.
Nothing's cotton anymore. You know?
Yes, I love cotton. What do you say?
Or as we know it in the trades, double knit.
Double knit. Right. Double knit candy.
You can wash it.
That's
a good
right.
thing.
Before you eat it.
Sure.
Naturally. What do you say? Is that a cotton dress you're wearing?
Yes.
Hmm.
Personally, I prefer rayon.
Rayon. So, one cactus, not one cactus came up there. All right, you win some, you lose some, but you got your 5,700. We go to round two and ask Susan whether she wants A or B.
I'm going to try B again.
B again. Two people do not place. Go in, Brett. Lay out the rest of you, please.
Thank goodness.
Jimmy Carter said,
Oh, that's very good, Gene.
in Washington, we don't use much fuel here in Washington because the federal government runs on blank. In Washington, we don't use much fuel because the federal government runs on blank.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? We don't.
But I don't play. Oh, wonderful. You play. Get busy.
All right, that's it. Here it is, Susan. Jimmy Carter said, in Washington, we don't use much fuel because the federal government runs on blank.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Peanuts hadn't hurt. It really hadn't occurred to me.
That's a wonderful answer.
I think it's very
It's a
good.
wonderful
Yeah.
I
answer.
said hot air.
Hot air. All the politicians.
Peanuts is better.
Peanuts is better, but hot air, I think, is going to be the popular favorite.
No,
We'll find out
Peanuts
as we
is
move along to Elaine.
I think it's the right answer. Hot air. That's
Hot
right.
air.
Peanuts was a good answer, though.
Yes.
Hot air.
Hot air. Did that occur to you at all, Susan?
Jimmy
Politicians?
Carter's with his peanuts. Everything's
You're right.
peanuts.
You're right. And this
Well, it's
girl
got
in a
hot
minute
air,
is going to
too.
show how right you were.
What do you say?
Peanut.
Okay.
Don't hold it up so long.
So you picked up one more. There you are. You got 3-0. His is yet to come. And if he ties three, if he makes three, he ties 4 to win. First this. Listen, we've got to quit right here and now. Right here in the middle of round two. Will you come back next time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look forward to seeing both Susan and Tom next time. Now, let's see. Did we have any unfinished business here? Now, listen, tell me more about this movie. Are you shooting it now?
Yes, it's a movie Joan Rivers wrote. It's called Rabbit Test, and
Oh.
it's about a boy that gets pregnant.
Jimmy Coco's in it? No, wait a minute. Who's in this?
Oh, everybody.
Everybody's in it, yeah. Now, this is done in that remarkable new process in which they shoot on videotape, edit on videotape, and then they have some miraculous way of transferring it to 35mm film.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
It's a real new technological
Can I ask
innovation.
you a question?
Yes.
How come you never stop and ask me what I'm doing?
What
How
are you doing, Scully?
No, how do you know I'm not doing anything? That's what I really want to know.
Well, we got you here, didn't we?
last minute. too.
Yeah, that's right. Join us next time for Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.